Hello everyone, I would like to show how IntentCall is different and why I'm trying to extract it from Flutter MCP and why Flutter MCP Toolkit moving to the direction it's built on IntentCall instead of mixing two things together. So it's the same app as before. If you don't saw previous video, I will add link to the description. But in short, this is just Flutter, simple Flutter application with the custom tools, which enables to manipulate the state and expose state for AI agent without modifying the server. Just provide bidirectional way between your agent and application and expose state and modify state, allow to modify state from AI agent. So and this works with the hot reload and hot restart. So again, you can add new tools and remove tools, etc. So back to the IntentCall. IntentCall now is a platform. Next new packages, which are kind of foundation of how Flutter MCP Toolkit is built. And here is why, because in previous video I showed that when AI agent work with the macOS application, it works through the Flutter MCP Toolkit MCP server or Flutter MCP Toolkit CLI. But imagine we have a website and this is just a Chrome with enabled experiment for WebMCP, and as you can see, it has the same tools exposed previously in MCP and CLI, but here they are just WebMCP tools without any additional setup. So the idea is quite simple, that once you define the same client tools, you can, if you want, to expose those tools as intents or tools or resources, etc. So your application would be native for Chrome, for example, and for OS, like for example, macOS now has app intents, it has Spotlight, it has Siri suggestions, etc. And I think that would be great, that it would be easy to write once and it would just generate these intents, of course, if needed, for all platforms, for macOS, iOS, Chrome, Windows, Android, and etc. When the platform has no abilities to provide such intents for an agent, it would use deeplinks, so it would work even without it. So back to the WebMCP, and the idea, let me show. This is a WebMCP tool. So if I run it, it shows that it was running, and let me start again. So it's called, and just it just as with the Flutter MCP Toolkit MCP server SLI, it just works out of box. So the same I can do with the Grok, and I just ask him to start new debugging session for Flutter test application. So let's see. So let's start a new new session. Let me approve. Where it goes. So as you can see, it's already listed all tools available. So now it can ask from DevTools for its what tools it has, without any need to actually use any Flutter MCP, any Flutter CLI. So if, for example, I would say scroll to the switch and call and enable switch, use app switch tool. So now we'll use name, and here we are. It already used switch. So and as you can see, it used directly tools from WebMCP, not Flutter MCP, but tools from WebMCP. So it enables switch, it revealed search, and this is it, I think. So this is basically the idea, that IntentCall will provide foundation for use it not only for debugging purposes, but also in production when it needed, for different platforms and different use cases, to make Flutter apps or games native for AI agent communication bidirectionally. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts and feedback in comments, and have a nice day. Bye.